The FBI is looking into Angel Reese because she used steroids. After her steroid story came to light, Angel Reese is being closely looked into by the FBI. It seems that no one is loyal to anyone in this hypocritical league. What will happen to Angel next? Some people might feel bad for her. What do you know? Because she's not at all ashamed, she doesn't deserve any of it. People won't go out to see crazy-ass Angel Reese unless they want to see her shaking her stuff at a club. I really mean it. She seriously thinks she's the smartest person in the room but makes the stupidest choices ever. Angel, really? You really thought that no one would notice if you did something so risky? You chose the most obvious and time-wasting shortcut and thought you'd get away with it. What kind of crazy can someone be? Now she has to deal with the results, and things will only get worse from here on out. It is real to be addicted. It's real to be hooked on attention. Angel Reese was sure she could cheat her way to the top. A rising star in the WNBA, she is now at the heart of a steroid scandal that is so big that the FBI is caught up in it. Police, it's not just a story going around the locker room. No. There is a full probe going on. Just think about it, what could be worse than this? The WNBA player who was thought to be its future leader is now at the center of one of the league's worst problems ever. What a turn of events. I've been hit a lot of times and been through a lot. Don't worry, things will get better. It's not just for fun for the FBI to look around. They've got drug tests, witnesses, and most likely more dirt on us than we know about yet. Remember that one person blowing the whistle on a job can ruin it for good, and I'm sure someone in her circle had enough of seeing her lie her way to the top. The person or people who did it dropped the bomb, and now Reese is trying to fix what's left of her image. Angel Reese. You can't fight a big bad wolf and then cry like Courage the Cowardly Dog. When the bad guy captures an elf, no one is sad. Angel Reese, you have said that you are the bad guy. But don't think it's just her job that's in danger. It's not like that. We're talking about charges of crime. As it turns out, she has been selling steroids. After all, why use them yourself when you can make some extra cash? After that, she could go to jail. Prison, not just a slap on the wrist. What a gift! You're not going to be remembered as a great angel. You will be remembered as the guy who cheated and lost. The cherry on top is that she doesn't feel as bad about what she did and even says she won't fight back. Even though it stinks, I still wouldn't change. I would stay the same and say things like, it's possible that she will be suspended for 2 years. The person in question will have to wait 2 years while everyone else plays the game and follows the rules. Can you picture how embarrassing it would be? And now the girl who was meant to be the next big thing in the WNBA has to watch her teammates from the stands because she couldn't resist the juice. And let's not forget the possible fine of $500,000, which is $1 million. It's not just small change. Someone whose endorsement deals are probably already going away faster than her job is doomed to lose all of her money. It costs 2 to hate, Angel Reese told the lonely men who followed her. The translation. I need help. I need money. In other words, nothing about me is real. In other words, I can't be a star by myself. There's more though. You were wrong to think it could get worse. Charges of crime are also possible. Indeed, Reese might have to spend some time in jail. This could last anywhere from 1 to 5 years, based on how bad the steroids mess gets. Think about going from being a WNBA star to being in jail in just 1 season. What a path for your work. She might be locked up while her old friends are out there setting records and winning titles. That's a disaster that you caused yourself. When I hear these things, all I hear is racism, death threats and blah 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 blah. And if the thought of losing her job or going to jail wasn't scary enough, she might never play again. If the review finds enough dirt, the person could be banned for life. A ban angel for life. That's more than just missing a few seasons. That means you lose the whole game. You play in front of a lot of people one day, and are just another name on a long list of players who thought they could cheat the system, and lost. Remember how she told you, yeah, your energy is going to drown you out soon. Silly girl, let us now talk about getting support. Which is the thing that helps players really make money. Angel, say goodbye to those. Brands will never want to be linked to someone who is constantly making waves in the news. Sponsors will drop her faster than she can say steroids. It doesn't matter how good she is. Who would want their business to be linked to someone who is in the news for all the wrong reasons? Oh, I see none. Read about the past. Alex Rodriguez and Marion Jones are great examples of what can happen when you think you can get away with something. Rogers was banned for 162 games, and his image never fully recovered. Why Marion Jones? She lost her Olympic awards and went to jail. This is the way Angel Reese is going, and it will ruin her career in the end. She did some of the drama herself, but it all got to her. She must be loving all the bad press she's getting from the WNBA. After putting in a lot of work to build its reputation, the league is now letting Reese down like it's nothing. A steroid controversy is the last thing they need as they try to improve the sport's image. Hey, at least we know why the number of watchers dropped by 25%. It's Angel Reese. You messed up more than just your own job. You brought down the whole league. I mean, it's almost beautiful. A once promising star who is now just a live example of how you can't take shortcuts in life, especially in sports. It's her fault that she thought she could cheat her way to the top. To be honest, she only has herself to blame. Have fun with the fallout, Angel. You deserve it. But Angel's extra anger, beef, and physicality is also definitely making people more interested. At the end, Angel Reese used to be a player who was expected to lead the Chicago Sky to greatness. Now she's about to lead herself out of the league and maybe even into court. Her story shows what happens when pride meets desperation. She goes from being a hopeful star to a living scandal. She had everything, but she threw it all away to feel better quickly. People will now remember her as the player who ruined her own future. Angel, you did a great job. It's not just Angel Reese who is being watched, everyone else is too. Angel Reese has a great track record of making bad choices. Do you know about this? This controversy about steroids? This was the latest in a long line of bad things she did to herself. Do you remember how she thought it was cool to dress in a way that was sexy, and then pretended to be shocked when people told her about it? That was a really smart move. She shows it off and then acts like a victim when she doesn't like the attention. The real Reese. Not taking responsibility for anything. There were death threats, and I was sexualized. And let's not even talk about how crazy her crush on Caitlin Clark is. It seems like she's been living in Clark's shade. She was so jealous that she thought steroids could make her famous overnight. Reese didn't work hard to improve her game. Instead, she took the easy way out and hoped that drinking juice would bring her up to Clark's level. Beat the whole country. It wasn't with her friends that she celebrated. She made fun of Caitlin Clark. So there's anger there. That's exactly what I see in her. The league is something I don't know about. It's clear that she doesn't understand that steroids don't buy ability. She has done a lot of bad things, and this incident is the cherry on top. It only showed how nervous and desperate she is every time she tried to insult someone or cause trouble. Clark's breaking records, but Reese is only breaking records for herself. That's so sad. It looks like Angel Reese wants Caitlin Clark. She believes that she is,